said you'd take it to your grave, now it's dirt on me. I should've known better back then. I would've sworn it was forever.
We've got some rough water in the inner harbor, and that means there's some weather on our way here. Let's see how far into this one we can get. It's time for some football here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game. Nice run there on 1st down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of this 2nd down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. And if you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Running once more with Henry. We'll cobble together a yard there. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he'll have him 4 and the 1st down as he's brought to a stop. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's Lamar. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. 2nd down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
It's Henry on the counter. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Now Jackson. Hitting his throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, bro. It's 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Right to the air. It's Hurts. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. Well, they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a first.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts looking to throw. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Back to throw, Hurts. He's fine, Smith. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts. That one's incomplete in the end zone. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 35-yard look from the right half. Elliott connects there, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Throwing on second, Jackson. Left side, caught by Lane. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Jackson looking to throw. And he can't find the connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Lamar back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Now Hurts. And that's incomplete, only because of the hip line, though. Good defensive play to bring up second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Barkley gets it on third down. And they're going to bring him down short. So that should force an Eagles punt here now on fourth down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Huntley. And he's going to be brought down back to the 34-yard line. Leading the way. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And give him an even 10 here, Brock, before he hits that sideline. This is going to get him a good bit closer now for this 3rd down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Taken in by Hill, right side. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Peyton off the play action. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Peyton looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throws. That brings up 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. On here with Will Shipley. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Longerbeam in there to pick it off.
intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Huntley. Complete out to the right side. And no shot of getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you've got to get the job done with people all around you.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Third down, and look at this, rain starting to fall.
Here we go.
Now Huntley. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Now he starts from the 6. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Their own 10-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Offense going audible this time. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Taking down a throw. As the open man downfield. And he gets this down near the 30.
Pass complete to number 87, Eli Stoward. It's a gain of 60 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. First and 10 in enemy territory. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Dumps it off to his running back. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this third and short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Third and just 2 to go. Here's Peyton to throw. Right back to Shipley it goes. They drop him after it looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 36 yards. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that...
They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. And the day 3 pick gets his first career sack.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Throwing here, Huntley. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Timeout is called. Only those 8 seconds still to play in this half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
A 46-yard attempt.
Loop knocks it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. The final throw before the break. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Shipley. A lot of space ahead. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Another one for Shipley. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down. Well, he has taken this entire drive himself so far, Brock. Some assists, of course, from the guys up in front of him.
You'd be the first to give him credit, but he also knows when you get this going on the ground, it just sets the table for everything else.
Peyton from the pistol. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Peyton now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, oh, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Here's Peyton. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Huntley to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. We'll take over inside the red zone. He goes out on the return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
Putting a
yard.
receiver in motion. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, so it looks like the rain's taking a moment here. It's 2nd down. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
It's on target to Moore. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And there's that big welcome to the NFL moment for him, Brock. His first career touchdown pass. Gotta imagine you remember this, right?
I didn't have many, Kate. I think I only had 4, but I do remember my first to Darrell Jackson, a little slant route. And this rookie, he'll never forget this one either.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Hill. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 8.
Let's go. Stick the Eagles. Stick the Eagles.
Huntley looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. That is good for Baltimore first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Huntley. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
First down from the 42. Man in motion, headed right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes second and long. To the air, it's Peyton. That's caught left side by Stowers. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
On the give, here's Shipley. And a good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still force this 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Give right up the gut to Hill. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Huntley now to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Peyton. And he gets home. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Extra point by Elliott is up and good. And the advantage now stands at 20.
23, Ravens 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hill. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 32.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is 2nd down as we kick off our final quarter. Here's Huntley. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Robinson again. And that is his 2nd of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Jump off caught by his back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And in any other circumstance, that gets him the 1st down, right? But not even close here. Great game. It's still 4th and long.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before it ends up out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Handoff now to Shipley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Peyton on 2nd down. That's more of the catch out left. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
To throw, Peyton. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Peyton looking to pass. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Adisa Isaac. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be stopped with a good ways still to go. Defenders rallying to that completion. That forces 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Hill. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that's going to set up a Ravens 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on 1st down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hand off now to Hill. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and long for him here. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So out now comes the punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We got second down. Okay, color me a little bit surprised here, Brock. Seeing them throwing darts downfield still, considering the lead they've got at this point in the game, kind of seems like run-it-out territory.
Well, you call it surprise. I call it trust. That's what that coaching staff does and believes in their quarterback as they continue to fire away.
Now again, right side to Shipley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't bring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Peyton on a throw. Wilson on a slant. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Here's Peyton to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Peyton from the shotgun. Gets everything he has under this one. They connect on the deep shot. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Peyton's going to throw on first. He lets another one go. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well, I like the idea, Brock, trying to seize an opportunity, right? Caught him on the last play. Wanted to see if they can make it 2 in a row.
Yeah, thankfully that defense did recover because could you imagine if you get beat deep twice, you don't even, as a defender, you don't even look over to the sidelines.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Peyton. They're going to take another shot. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Eagles will fly out of here with the road win. And they're off to a good start in the
ready. Yo, Prim, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chilling, buildings, high ceilings. Billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high-tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots. From the pots, checking in on parlays or parfaits, how my days start. We all play it. Dinner's come, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip. Yeah.
I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the hip, the boom, hip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass. Think it's a shame these kids ain't see no freakniks. DC Howard homecomings and wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't when I was young. I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I wanna add an extra zero. Be the hood hero. Turbo Maybach V12 go 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4. This ain't no contract. This ain't the trade. No wars, no. I'm from the block with a chain. This a new blockchain, but my portfolio is many things, from quantum computing to biotech, cause it's life improving. Degradable plastic trash removing. And when the market is down, it's like a hustle when no one is around. Your palm itch when opportunity's found. It's Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip. Yeah.
I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the hip, the boom, hip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is Chip. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass.